Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Complex Sims and you already know what I do. So, this is part 3 of Get Together, and right now you're seeing Daneisha Wu in the fur coat and Malaysia York in the leather skirt. They are both from Willow Creek and both of them are just here to really make a name for themselves, and they hope to be members of Elite very soon. And okay, so this is pretty much Daneisha's story. She's pretty much a boss chick and she's a publicist. So she really helps people get to where they want to be in their careers in terms of entertainment. And right now she's showing Malaysia, like, look at all these stars on Instagram that I have pictures with. Like, I really put them on and help them get to where they need to be, and I could really hook you up. So I'm glad, you hit me up and got my service. Now I could get you into Elite. I already have a certified spot in Elite, and they're pretty much the group to be in here in Newcrest. And they travel out to Windenburg and party occasionally. They're never ratchet. They're very about their stuff, like they're about their business. And I feel like that'd be a great group for you to be a part of, especially, since you're an aspiring artist. I could get you hooked up with, like, I know you want to be like a DJ, like slash entertainer, and you could have your mixtape out very soon. So that's really what, Daneisha is telling Malaysia. And Malaysia's like, you know what, I gotta get started right now. You know what, you're right. And I feel like you're the person who really needs to manage me. So right now I just had Malaysia get into, the entertainment career. And they're just gonna get a little bit more well acquainted, so they can know more about each other before they just jump into Elite. So they're living together here in Newcrest. And, I'm not going to have everybody just jump the wagon and, go over to Windenburg, because there's other towns and, you got to explore the game. You can't just be all about the new stuff, because that's not going to, produce longevity for the LP if I just go through all the features at once. And y'all, I am so sorry if you guys hear me sniffling. I got sick, like my brother gave me his cold. I'm just like, oh my goodness, like I need to narrate these videos and it's not good for me to have my voice like this. But, Malaysia's just thanking her, like, thanks for taking me under your wing. I'm excited to see what you're gonna do, like how you're gonna help me out. And Denisha's like, well, we got to get started right away. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to get you a DJ booth soon. We're going to start, working on your dancing skills. We're going to start, giving you your little makeovers, like outfits that you like to wear and stuff like that. So, one of these days we might have Malaysia, go over. And I was about to have them travel over here together to Sue's house, because, Daneisha knows Sue, but Sue's not here, and Daneisha decided she didn't want to come. So Malaysia's just gonna sit here, and I guess she's gonna get, acquainted with Russell. So last time, if you watched part 2, and if you didn't, you might want to pause this video and get caught up, because you never want to miss the part before. Then you're gonna be confused. Russell and Lydia, the leader of Elite, the main character, the one who's on the thumbnail, her, yes, her and Russell, the one who's sitting on the couch right now next to Malaysia, they got a little bit well acquainted last time. So they were flirting and stuff like that, and I feel like Lydia wants to see more of him. What people don't know is that in the past, Lydia has let her guard down just a little bit, and she doesn't really like doing that anymore because it really just doesn't end up right for her. But Russell's really like a genuine guy, and if he wasn't like truly, into her, he wouldn't pursue her. He wouldn't lead her on and make her think that he wants something that he really doesn't. So hopefully in the future they'll get together. That's no pun intended, but maybe they'll get together and create something from this little flirting that they've been doing. Hopefully, it turns out well. So, Malaysia's just introducing herself. She's like, my name's Malaysia, and you? He's like, my name's Russell. She's like, well, I really came here to Newcrest to, get down with the right group. And he's like, oh, what group are you talking about? And she's like, Elite. And he's like, oh, and he's thinking like, oh, Lydia's, the leader of that group. So he's, blushing a little bit. He's laughing. And Malaysia's like, yeah, so I heard that they really get it cracking, like they really get it popping. And he's like, yeah, from what I heard, same thing. And the leader's cute too. So, he's talking to Lydia about, he's talking to Malaysia about Lydia. And the conversation's going pretty well right now, but Lydia's not gonna I keep confusing. Malaysia's not gonna stay long because, we expected Sue to be here and she's not really here. So she might just give him a hug and be on her merry way. But they're well acquainted now, and she's not gonna feel awkward seeing him around and be like, "Oh, hey, what's up?" So that's cool. She's already making a couple of friends here in Newcrest. She's getting acquainted with the Sims we've already seen. So fast forward, please. She's on her way back home, and Sue's here now. Sue is here. The woman we've been waiting to see. Daneisha will be like, "Hey, girl, what's up? Like, I'm finally all settled here in Newcrest. So what's good with Girl, don't mock me like that. I don't play all that. They're playing around. But she's like, girl, what's really good with Elite? Like you said you had the connections. I'm trying to get this new artist here and set up. And she's like, yep, my girl Lydia, she'll come over later. I already got this all set up. And we'll really talk about what the future of Elite will be. And you know what? I'm noticing that a couple of people are sending in some submissions. Like, that's way more than last time where I only got one. So a lot of you guys are on point and, doing your thing. And here we see Evan making his way over. I didn't know that, he had already gotten himself. Okay, so you're just going to come in and walk out? Anyway, but I might have to get those, like, club perks where we add members. Like, we could add extra members to the group because a couple of you guys are sending in your submissions. So we'll see how that goes. But, Sue and Daneisha are just catching up at the moment. We're going to have Devin come over here and, introduce him. Devin. I keep calling him Devin. Evan is going to come over here and get acquainted with Malaysia because soon enough she'll be in Elite and they'll have to break it down together on the dance floor. And, she wants to be an artist and stuff. So she has to make sure her dance moves and her choreography, all that is on point. She has to know how to play her instruments. And it's really just going to be popping. But I like that everybody in the group is getting, acquainted and stuff. And I really want to take them out for another outing soon. I was also thinking about building like a dance studio so that they could, rehearse together and still earn club like perk points instead of having to go all the way to the club. And then when we start trying to break it down, we're not really breaking it down like that. I really want them to really be a hot like crew. Like they could dance, like they chill, they turn up. But we're just gonna fast forward just a little bit. So we are back at Russell's house. We have to change it up just a little bit. Everybody gets to get their shine. And so we're going to have him invite Lydia over and they're going to hang out. Nobody's home. Evan and Sue are over at Daneisha and Malaysia's house, welcoming them to the neighborhood and getting them, set up in Newcrest, I guess. And, he got into his cute outfit. So he's very excited to see Miss Lydia. I remember last time we switched her outfit, so she should have something cute on. And yes, she does. I really wish that bucket hat CC that she had on before, like, would have worked because it kept giving her the sad mood, and that was like the only reason that I took it off. I tried to email like the CC creator, and he said maybe it was just my sim, but I don't think that was the issue. I feel like maybe it was the mesh that he used, like, because it says sad panda. I'm like, how is my sim? There's no pandas in the game, so how did she get that moodlet? It was probably because of, like, the mesh that they used and all of that. But let's get back into it. So Russell's talking to her, and he's like, so what's been going on lately? Like, since the last time we talked, I haven't really seen you as much. Like, what's been going on? She's like, you know how I am. I'm like really consumed with work. I really try to excel and, make it to where I want to be in life. And he's like, I respect it. So they're just talking about things and, they're flirting a little bit. And I actually want to, start creating more love interests. Like, so everybody in the show has one. I said the show. Everybody in the LP has one. But I mean, it is like a show. So everybody in the show is going to have a love interest soon. Some is going to be sooner than later. Some is going to be later than sooner. And, but eventually everybody will have one. So, well, there might have to be that one or two people in the group that want to be single. Because, that's a little bit cliche. Everybody in the group just, like, in a relationship and stuff. We have to test out the new woohoo locations on a couple of different people. So let's see how that goes. A lot of the time when I improve Lydia's skills and like try to make her, gain skill points and like go out and learn new things is off camera because I don't want to, show you guys the stuff that you already seen in the base game. I want to show you guys a lot of the LP or the expansion pack per se. But I want to show you guys a lot of that and the new features. Even though, like I said before, get together, like the features get repetitive really quick. So I don't want to have them going to a club every week. I don't want to have them keep doing this. But you know what? I feel like when I have the time, I think I can send them to the bluffs because I haven't shown off like the diving board and things of that nature, things of that sort yet. So I want to do that. So they're still on the couch and he's like whispering to her and stuff like that. She's feeling it. Even though she usually has her guard up, she's really feeling it. And he's really feeling her. That's why he's being a little bit more aggressive than usual. I'm kind of mad that he let her go away just because he has to, you know, take a little dump. He gotta empty the gas tank. All right, so he's just sitting there doing his thing. Thank goodness Lydia's just like she's not leaving or anything yet. But I'm gonna have him try and kiss her. So we'll see how that goes. They're the only ones there, so hopefully if she like rejects him, he won't be embarrassed. But I feel like either way he's gonna feel embarrassed. He's very clean, washed his hands. And in my personal experiences, I've seen a lot of men leave the bathroom without cleaning their hands. It's so disgusting. Oh, they're so cute. So finally they kiss. So I'm sure he's feeling her. And she's feeling him. And I'm kind of glad for her. Soon enough, like I said, we'll have everybody else, mingling with who they're feeling and things of that sort. So we should see that soon. But I think I'm going to have her get going soon because she does have to work. And then I'm going to have her, do her stuff, work off camera. And then when she gets home and stuff like that. But actually, no, never mind. I'm going to have her go over to whoever's house. I'm gonna have her go over to whoever's house after she leaves. And I keep saying whoever. I just have the most like terrible memory, you guys. I'm sorry. She's gonna go over to Daneisha and Malaysia's house. I'm sorry. It's because they're new characters. I'm forgetting their names a little bit already, but I do love them. I'm really like excited to see how they're gonna change the dynamic of the group. But you guys know how much I hate loading screens, so I will be skipping over to their house because I don't have time for that. So here we are at their house once again. Lydia's about to knock on the door, and I hope they receive her warmly. I hope she gets a warm welcome. And okay, so they said, "Come on in." I'm feeling like Daneisha was waiting for this because she did tell Malaysia, "Yes, we are going to get you into Elite." So the first thing I'm gonna have Lydia do is go over here and introduce herself to Malaysia. She's gonna sit down in the bed. She's like, "Hey, how are you?" Malaysia's pretty much. You see, that's how you know she want to be an entertainer. You see how close she is to the TV, just looking, enjoying herself. So she's like, "Hey, girl, what's up? I heard you want to be an elite. Come talk to me. Like, let me know about yourself. Like, let me hear what your plans are for your future. Elite. Pretty much, we're a bunch of like young entrepreneurs, young bosses, and basically people who are trying to excel and get up there. So Malaysia's like, yeah, I'm trying to build a career for myself, and that's why I got hooked up with Daneisha from Sue. Sue really put out a good word for me, and Daneisha was showing me what she can do, and I really have faith that she can hook me up and get me to where I want to be. So Lydia's pretty much enjoying this conversation. She likes how driven that Malaysia is, and she feels like she can do it. Like if she really puts her mind to where she wants to go and like how she wants to present herself, Lydia feels like Malaysia can do it. And she's gonna ask her like pretty much like, I'm feeling how you are, like how you carry yourself. Do you want to be an elite? Like I feel like you are really like good fit for the group. So she's gonna ask her and she's like, hell yeah, I'm ready to be an elite. So Malaysia's now an elite and everybody's just well acquainted, and the group is going pretty much like how I hoped it would go. Like everybody, I love you guys' submissions so much. Like everybody's so unique, everybody's so different. I'm loving it. Um, we have like a little bit of everything in this group. You know, I like to stick to the main message about my channel: diversity, diversity, diversity. But I think I'm going to have Lydia get going soon because she does have work. And hopefully, you know, she can move closer to that promotion that she wants because, once again, she is in the business field. And everybody's just doing their thing at this point. So I'm really happy about that. But I'm going to skip that loading screen because I'm sending her home. So like I said before, when she goes to work and stuff, I usually skip past it. But guess who is asking her on a date? It's Russell. But I can't tell her to do it because, you know, she's all about her money. She's all about work. And she really wants to get, like, go forward in her career. You see how the meter's going up. She should be back from work anytime now, anytime soon, like any second now. Yeah, she's back from work. She earned like a couple of dollars, and she does have to pay her bills very soon. So we need to get that done. But Russell did invite us out. So what we're gonna do is like make it up to him by calling him, asking him if he wants to go out with us. And this is another outfit I hooked her up with. You know, she's very funky. Like she doesn't really care like about what's really in like the trend right now. She really likes to have her own style and stuff. And I feel like her outfit is really hot. Like it's really cute to me. The yellow bag makes it pop. I don't know if you guys are gonna agree, but I hope you guys. So I'm gonna send them to another spot in Windenburg, something that we didn't see last time. I remember last time we went to that really like small club, and I really wasn't feeling it. So hopefully they enjoy everything that's gonna happen at this little date. And I'm actually happy that, you know, she gets off work at a decent time, so she was able to really hit him up and be like, okay, so about that date, let's go. I'm off of work, let's do this. And I'm sure he can respect the fact that, you know, she had to work, so she has to call him back and stuff like that. She must have left a good impression on him with that little kiss that they had last night, because he called you pretty quick, girl. Like it wasn't even like he used you or anything for a little kiss or something. Girl, he called you right back right quick. And she just ordered a little something something so, you know, she could eat while she's on this date. Who doesn't love food and stuff? Like food is life. But you know, their goals are like to have a discussion sitting down and stuff, flirting, you know, the same thing the dates have been about since the first day the game came out. Like the same thing, the same difference. Um, but she's gonna compliment his appearance and, you know, chat, ask him about his day, the usual. And I already know when she starts talking to Russell, like everybody's gonna be in their business, because something I've hated since day one in this game is when they're talking to somebody and then all of a sudden everybody just comes around and starts listening to what they're talking about. Like that's so rude. Like that's, you know, you see them boxing gloves that he's talking about. That's something that makes you want to fight. Like I can't believe like people just be popping into the conversations. Like she's trying to make him laugh because one of the goals is like, I know it's gonna be like to be funny, like, or playful at the same time. And so she has to make him laugh and stuff. So I wonder if when they ask you out, if the goals are still there, because, you know, I called him back and was like, oh, like, let's go on the date. But I wonder if, like, he called her to go on the date, if it would be up to him to get the goals complete. Anywho, same difference. But you see how those girls are like behind them, like they're listening. And this girl, we see her everywhere we go. We saw her at the coffee shop. We saw her at the club. We saw her now, like the one with the headband. Like, girl, do you ever go home? Like, do you have a home, sweetie? Like, you don't even look homeless. Like, and that's no shade. You just don't look homeless, because I know the homeless people in the game, like, they be looking like homeless. Like, their clothes don't be clean and stuff. Like, they be looking like that. But like, girl, you always out. Like you don't have a job. Like she could never get into Elite because it's clear that she never has nothing to do. Like she clearly don't got a job or something. Maybe, you know what? Maybe she's one of Lydia's coworkers, because you know when Lydia gets off, that's when she goes to turn up. So hey, but that was like a quick rant, kind of like first I was accusing her of not of like being unemployed. Now I'm saying maybe she's one of Lydia's coworkers. I'm saying she's always out, but she is always out. Like she be getting on my nerves. Another one who be getting on my nerves is that girl who is just right there, who had the hat on with I don't know if you saw her in the corner or whatever, but the one who stole my coffee last time, I still want to fight. Like, I'm just gonna let her. I'm gonna let it slide. Like, I'm trying not to hold a grudge, but that stuff pissed me off because I never got a refund. It's so disrespectful, so rude. I'm on my Nene Leaks. So nasty and so rude. So nasty and so rude. Like, the way I didn't get my refund, that was something vicious. Okay, and you see how they're laughing in the background, like all up in the conversation, all up in the Kool-Aid. Girl, you do not know my flavor. Like, you need to bounce. Like, that's mad rude. But they're enjoying the conversation, I guess. I don't know why they're talking about tombstones. I mean, maybe Lydia's going off on him. Maybe she's like, if you leave me, I'ma kill you. If you blame me, I'ma kill you. How I'm supposed to stop being crazy? Okay, so I don't know how he got up in the middle of the conversation and he and her are still like carrying the conversation on from all the way over there. Ugh, my goodness, this part's getting pretty long. I might have to wrap it up soon. But we're almost done with their goals anyway. So after they're done with the goals, I'm gonna have them. I'm gonna wrap up the part. So yeah, she need to hurry up with this damn scone. It's been a hot minute, girl. What's going on? Oh, her blue hair is cute. That's really cute. Up. Well, there's the kiss. So that's another goal. And then, all right. I'm gonna have her hit that passionate kiss. But that pretty much wraps up this part. So leave a comment what you'd like to see in the future. Subscribe, tell a friend. I actually really enjoyed this part more than the other parts that I filmed. Yeah, leave a comment how you felt about this part. Like the video, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at Complex Sims and on Tumblr at Complex-Sims. And I actually have been getting a lot of love on Tumblr. Like, I put pictures of Lydia on there, like Sims that I'm using in my current household that I don't really like. If I don't feel like editing the picture and like doing a thumbnail for all that, you know how I do. I like to go above and beyond for my channel. But like the pictures that I take in the game, like I post them on there. So if you feel like following me on Tumblr to see what I do in my own personal game, like let me know. Like I'll leave the link in like the description or something. But thank goodness we ended that date because she needs to pee. But until next time, you guys, I will see you all soon. Bye.